Now, I'd like to hand over the stage to the man behind all the awesomeness that you have witnessed so far, and you'll continue to enjoy for the next couple of hours. Sharad Sharma, founder of India's largest and most impactful think tank for product startups in India, iSPIRT. Over to you, Sharad.
Thank you, Pratibha. I don't deserve that. There is a Stanford professor, his name is Professor Hagi Rao. He's published a book recently called Market Rebels. And he makes an argument in that book that almost everything that you can think of starts with activists, not with capitalists. That's an argument that he makes. He says if you go back to automobiles, cars, in the early days, the buggy makers, they tried the hardest in the West to kill cars. So they required 5 people to be with a car when it was traveling. And despite that, it succeeded. And so that is the case, with microcomputers, PCs. There was a homebrew computer club, out of which Steve Jobs came, Bill Gates was influenced by that, and that was in the mid-70s. Open source is a result of activists coming together and taking ownership of software components that we all use. Even microbreweries that we run to here in Bangalore is a result of activist culture. So we are a bunch of activists shaping this new India. We believe in this hot cause that India can rise. It can be bigger than the vision of being the back office of the world. We can aspire to our greatness that we had in the 17th century, 16th century and earlier. So this is the hot cause. But what makes this possible is actually the cold momentum around that cause. And the cold momentum is Pratibha, it is Rajan, it is Shashi Kiran, the other volunteers that you saw running around in black t-shirts. We have Samdar who interrupted his MBA in Stanford so that he could be part of this core committee that put this together. So the cold momentum comes from these passionate volunteers who take on a responsibility and get it done. And then, of course, the fact is that why are we doing this is because we believe that we are creating these public goods like this festival that will enable lots of newcomers to come and become successful faster than was possible earlier, so without those public goods. And finally, of course, we couldn't have pulled all of you together without social media. How many of you heard Innofest from social media? So there you are. So revolution spread like that, contagion. So we are here to make a revolution, to make India proud. So this is why we are here. Innovation-led entrepreneurship is what this is all about. This is the start of a journey. We think this will go far, and we need all your support, not merely as passive participants in Innofest, but as active participants in this innovation-led entrepreneurship movement to make this happen. So thank you so much for being here.